Okay, folks, Thursday afternoon, about 10 till noon. I guess that technically makes it less than afternoon. But regardless, we're in Milan, Tennessee, about to make a left turn off of 45 here into, I think it's called Dale's Recycling. I picked up a load here maybe like 3 weeks ago. You can see it there to the left. There's a truck on the scale. It's we're gonna make a left turn here and then an immediate left turn into the property. They've got, as I remember, they got 2 scales, and the last time I was here along with a couple of other Oakley drivers, we all went into the wrong entrance. So this time I know the layout and what we're going to do. I'm going to let this truck come out here so I can make the turn. All right, so give you a shot of it. Just picking up some scrap metal and taking it to the Nucor in Memphis, which I've been to. I've made a couple of trips to Nucor recently. I think I went there late last week. Anyway, it'll be a short little trip from here. Alright, so let's get on the scale here before this other truck coming out. That's an Oakley truck. Alright, so let's get on here and I'll try to check in. Show you some more in a minute.
Yes, sir.
Okay, folks. So I got here just as they were going on their hour lunch break. So I had to pull over there and just wait for an hour. They just called and said we could come on back. There's another Oakley truck behind me.
Come on back behind him too. Yeah, still what you need. Still on.
Maybe a third one. I'm not sure. So I'll go ahead and show you this. I've got my tarp rolled back, my bow's moved. I'm looking out my mirror now. I hope I don't lose a bow. They're bouncing around back there. This bumpy road might knock one of them off. Anyway, getting a load of shred that goes to Nucor, Memphis. And I heard the truck behind me say that's where he's going to. We've been hauling a lot of loads from here down to Nucor, Memphis recently. In fact, last week when I was delivering some tire chips there was another Oakley driver coming in that was delivering a load from here. All right, so we've got a circle around here. I'll go ahead and show it to you, but I'm keeping an eye on this bowl back here on my passenger side, make sure it doesn't catch this wall over here. It's kind of dangerous.
Back in that hole back over there,
dangling out of the trailer. I think it's all right. All right, let's try to speed it up a little. So it's 1 o'clock. That probably means because my work order says that Nucor in Memphis stops receiving at 3:30. I'm going to call and verify that, but if that's the case, I won't have time to get this there today to deliver, which is unfortunate. Now you can park there. They have a big lot where you can park, but I sure was hoping to get it delivered today. This little lunch break messed me up. Alright, let's let this fella go back to his truck. He's waving me on. Alright. So you're getting a good look of the place. Working my way around to the shred pile. Hopefully we can get loaded close enough that I don't have to come back and dump some out or get more product. Alright, so this is the loader. This is the shred pile. Pull up here and I'll try to show you some of the loading. Alright guys, let's see if I can give you a shot of this. There's the pile. That's the second grab he's put into the trailer. Just giving you a shot. Good old shred. So the way this works, he can't really tell how much weight he's putting in. He just kind of goes by experience. So once you know, I'll watch my scales, and once I think it's right, we'll go all the way back out to the scale and see how it looks. If I need more, I can come back around and get more. But that's how it works. All right, guys, let me show you this load. I struggled getting the weight right on this one. First attempt, I weighed about 81,000, a little more. So I went and had a couple of scoops taken off. Then I weighed about a little under 77,000. So I went back and got one more scoop. Now I'm at 79,100. So had a hard time getting the weight right. So I've got to climb through here and get my bows put up, and then roll my tarp off, and we'll get this delivered. Not going to be able to deliver it today. It'll have to be tomorrow morning. All right, folks. So it's Friday morning, about 3 minutes till 7. I'm here at the Nucor plant in Memphis again. There's about 15 trucks in line behind me. I was the first one to get here yesterday afternoon and start the line. They don't let you in until 7 a.m. is why I'm just starting to creep up to the scale. I've tried to get in before 7 o'clock before, and they just made me turn around and go back. So, yeah, you know, they stop receiving, I understand, at 3 p.m. in the 3 in the afternoon, and I got here. There was no way I could get here by 3, so I think it was more like, I don't know, 4:15 or something when I got here. So I talked to Manuel, my dispatcher, yesterday, and he told me that after this I'm going to go to the Fulton dock on the other side of Memphis, get a load going to Fort Smith. It'll be a home load. I can deliver it Monday morning. But he hasn't sent it to me yet, so I'll call him once I get empty here. I'm gonna wait here at the scale for another couple of minutes. I don't want to get on the scale till it says 7 o'clock. So I've filmed from here several times. I've been here a couple of times over the last 2 weeks. Once with a load of, I think, tire shred, and once with some scrap. I think we got some rain coming in today. In fact, it's starting to sprinkle now. Anyway, get checked in here in a minute and we'll go get this dumped. Yeah, so got checked in. Now they do have some trucks that I guess do, I don't know, local stuff or employee stuff here, that like some flatbeds that have already come in. So don't let that fool you. Just because some trucks are coming in doesn't mean it's okay for you to come in. And the scale lady did confirm that they start at 7 and they stop at 3. So that's the story there. You can see it's starting to sprinkle a little bit. So the way this works is we got to go around to the back side of this building you see here. So we're going to go up here, take a right, and kind of drive around the right side of the building and get to the scrap yard. I'll try to show you some when I get back there. Okay, so we've driven around back, and now we got to stop and walk up to that little trailer you see straight ahead and check in. Okay folks, so I think all 3 of us, there's 2 trucks in front of me, I think we're all going to what he called area 01, which I'm not really familiar with. So he told me I could just follow these other trucks. That's where they're going. Never been this far back in the scrapyard. Oh, it's dusty back here, that's for sure. Oh, here we go. This must be the pile. I don't know, maybe I don't know. I think I'm just gonna wait until one of them gets out of the way. Okay, so I'm dumped out. I didn't get any footage of that product because I've filmed here recently a couple times, and there's couple of trucks, you know, they got a lot of trucks coming in dumping in that same pile, so I just got empty, gave it a quick sweep, and got out of there. So came out real good. I just had to go over it one time with my broom. Still got my tarp open. And we'll be exiting out here and just working our way back to the scale. Sure nothing's coming there. All right, busy place at 7 a.m. Like I said, there was about 15 or 18 trucks out there waiting to get in. Oh, let me get my seatbelt on. A lot of those trucks, like the 2 that were in front of me, you know, I think they're devoted to only scrap hauling, so they don't have to sweep out like I do. And I typically open my barn door to dump this stuff because I have to sweep out, but they kind of use their swing gate usually, and it's quick, in and out. They don't clean out the trailer or anything because this is all they do. A little different with us Oakley guys because we're hauling different products, and sometimes you know, we have to get things cleaned for the next load. Anyway, we'll work our way out to the scale, and then I'll call Manuel, make sure I'm still going over to Fulton Dock in Memphis, and I'll let you know what's up. Okay, so I got scaled out, got my paperwork. Manuel has sent me my next order, which is, like I mentioned, going to Fulton Dock in Memphis with a load of alloy going to Fort Smith for Monday morning. There's an Oakley steel trailer there. I pulled one of those trailers for about 3 months last year because that's the only kind of trailer they had available. And I saw the other Oakley driver that was picking up with me yesterday over in Milan, Tennessee. He was just scaling in over there. So now you can see the holding lot. It's kind of cleared out now. There's only a couple of trucks, 2 or 3 trucks, looks like, waiting to get in. So they move them in and out pretty quick. Like I mentioned, most of the trucks that were dumping shred back there are quicker than me because they're kind of dedicated to shred, and they don't take time to take their mud flaps off, sweep out, you know, all that kind of stuff. But there's another Oakley driver down there on the left in a red Peterbilt. Looks like he's in line. So I'm gonna just pull up here for a second. Get my tarp rolled up. I could drive to Fulton Dock with the tarp off, but I'm gonna go ahead and roll it up because there's a threat of rain, and I know they like to keep things dry with those alloys if possible. So, all right, more at Fulton Dock. All right, guys, I just scaled in, checked in here at the Fulton Dock warehouse in Memphis, and just making my way back here to the loading area. So what I'm going to do is make a turn here and then back up to where this concrete block is. That's usually where they load from back here. Getting manganese alloy, going to Fort Smith for Monday delivery. It's Friday, about 8:30. I got here and set out in the holding lot for about maybe 20 minutes. So I've got to get out and take my tarp off. I did not take it off yet because it's kind of sprinkly. And I'll probably remove my bows, you know, 3 or 4 bows that are in the middle. You don't have to remove your bows, but this product, even though it's kind of a small rock product, it is heavy, so it could damage your bows. Anyway, backed up here, should be seeing a loader here in a minute. All right, guys, so I'm here. There's the inside of the trailer. You can see I moved the 3 middle bows. What they do is they have an assistant loader that comes out here and takes a picture of the trailer, picture of your truck number, and here he comes. He's got a pretty good scoop there. So give you a shot of this. Heavy stuff. We might have the whole load in that one scoop. They typically only give you about 23 tons. I told him I could take 23 and a half, but usually they just go with 23. They're pretty close to it. For some reason, it's the only place I ever get loaded where they don't seem interested in giving you more weight. All right, so let's see if that's it. Let's take a look at it. It's dusty. So there it is. He's probably going to go get some more. Okay, everybody. Hey, I'm arriving here at the Oakley, North Little Rock yard. Friday about 12:15. I stopped back there at the, well, just a few miles from here at the Iowa 80 truck wash. Luckily, there was no line, so I got right in. I'm glad I did because if I'd waited to get a wash here, it probably would have taken an hour and a half, because there's a line of trucks over here waiting to get in the truck wash. But I am hoping to get into the shop, which is right there. My dispatcher Manuel put in a work order for me a few hours ago, although I have not received a call from the shop yet. I'm gonna go check in with them and see what's going on. Hopefully they can get me in soon. Okay, just giving you a shot of the yard here as I pull around. I checked in back there. They're just coming back from lunch. They did have me on the board, but he said it might be an hour or hour and a half before he gets to me. So I'm gonna drive on over here closer to where I park, go ahead and get some of my personal stuff out of the truck and into my Jeep. That way, when I'm done with all of this, I'll be one step closer to leaving here. There's the driver's lounge there. They got a break room, you know, showers, laundry, free laundry, kitchenette. You can pick up forms, you know, paperwork stuff in there, coffee, ice water, ice machine, all those kind of things. I'm just giving you a look. So most of the local drivers that park here park right ahead, straight ahead there, now that that warehouse has been torn down, or over here to the right, which is where I normally park. There's plenty of room this time of day. It's about 12:30. Just trying to see where my Jeep is parked. I think it's down here a little. A lot of standing water. So there's the main office down there, that dark gray building. Oh, there's my Jeep. Okay, so let's back up here. And just giving you a look. There's a lot of the, well, there's one of the barge loading platforms there straight ahead. You can see it says Dock 1 maybe on that little white sign. We've got like 6 of those where they do barge loading and unloading from this parking lot. Alright, so anyway, I'm going to get parked here and transfer some stuff over to my Jeep and just kind of take it easy, have some lunch, and wait for the call from the shop. Okay guys, still Friday afternoon. I'm here at the Oakley yard. Just backed my truck into the shop here. I drove over to where I parked earlier, sat over there for about an hour and a half. Then they called me and told me to back on into Bay 1. You see I got a truck wash earlier before I came over here, but they said they're gonna change out some tires and I think replace the brakes on the front trailer axle. And they're also going to put some new glad hand seals right here, because the ones that are on here have screens, like metal screens on them. And I was going to replace them myself, but I don't have any that have metal screens, so I just waited till I got here. You can see that looks like Randolph, the training coordinator over there by that white van, maybe with some of the new people that just got out of orientation. I don't know. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. When I get done here, I'll be done for the weekend. Go over there and park, hop in the Jeep, go home, and we'll be delivering this load Monday morning up in Fort Smith.